Welcome, everybody, to the Natural Ones. We're here. We've got a really cool Dwarven Forge dungeon terrain set that I have built. Why am I actually sounding like...
You sounded so full of yourself.
I know, it was really...
I created this!
And it wasn't really meant to. It was just supposed to be up and excited. And it didn't work. I'm sorry, everyone.
I'm really my excited. 40 squares of perfection! Perfection!
The floppy hands really do add a lot of
perfection.
Yes, Chelsea?
Are you wearing a turtleneck, or is it just the...
No, it's just a really tight. It's just a really tight crew neck.
It's not a turtleneck.
No, it looked like a turtleneck.
It is sitting on your upper body kind of.
He's been watching The Bachelor.
As he spoke with more arrogance,
the
neck started to rise.
The
I don't think it's bad,
rise
Chelsea.
to cover more of his neck.
I don't think you're trying to say it's bad. I'm just getting fat.
No, that's not.
Specifically here.
Right.
Specifically here.
Oh my God.
I was complimenting it. God dang.
I know. That's
So
what I
welcome
said.
to tonight's episode.
No,
We're very excited for you to be here, and Sally's here, so she's very excited to be here as well. As
She's
you can
only
see,
knocked over everything once so far.
has built this beautiful terrain by Dwarven Forge all by himself. Tyler, the man, the creator, and Christopher
Tyler,
helped.
the creator.
He's Tyler the creator.
Yeah. Don't say that.
I was waiting for someone to catch
that.
that.
I don't want that.
So thank you so much for being here. I'm actually just going to sit here today, but I hope you enjoy everything that they all do today.
I feel like we should start over.
No, we're not starting over. This is a great.
No, I think this is
a
perfect.
great energy to go into this with. This is up. This is fine. You guys are focused. You guys know what you're doing because you guys are nervous, right? I assume.
I'm not nervous.
Oh, okay.
The Mountain Dews, having just secured Gornal, are making their way back down the tower without having decided what to do about Kalenth exactly. They've come into a room with a bunch of monkey bars and stuff.
No.
And a big rock dude.
No monkey bars, but there
One
are
monkey bar.
There's one monkey
There's
bar.
a monkey bar. But I feel like at that point that's not a monkey bar. That's like a pull-up bar.
What would you order at a monkey bar?
Banana.
Probably
Banana.
just
It's
a
gotta be
monkey
like
beer.
a orangutan joke.
Probably a banana daiquiri.
Orangutan. And then they bring you orange soda or something.
I love Chelsea just not even trying to make it a pun, just be like, banana.
I had a banana for breakfast.
I was half expecting you to just go whiskey sour. It's just what I like.
So
it's just my drink.
just to actually get started here, you guys had just got out of a room that filled with water, and you guys went down, but you feel like you're going up. It's this weird sort of sensation, all turned around, and as you enter this room, on the opposite end stands a giant golem, sort of this shimmering blue steel, and with a giant sort of executioner sword. So it's just this flat blade, but it's got a rectangle top to it. It's in his hand, but again, it seems stationary. It seems kind of just focused. There are no eyes either, so it's just kind of this flat plane, kind of looking forward. Around the room, you see all these kind of different, seemingly Olympic or in some athletic trials in a way. You see the sort of suspension bar here, these sort of jumping pillars, and at the D4 locations, you see these shimmering, something shimmering at each of them. Over here, in a gold shimmer, you see inside encased in a glass case on top of a pedestal, whereas this one is sort of on some sort of line from the ceiling, kind of just dangling there. The shine to it is making it a little hard to make it out. It's very faintly glowing, so you can't make out any specific feature to it, right? It doesn't look like any object. It just is an object that you, like at this distance. That's all you can tell. What would you like to do?
What's that thing on the other end of the arch?
Yeah.
Liam, kind of looking over there, you would notice it seems like you've seen something like it before in the sewers of Perona. When you guys were like in the room where you guys fought the giant room-sized ooze. It's something similar to that, but like a much smaller scale, like some kind of generator of some kind.
She had her hand raised earlier.
Are there any
sorry,
stairs up to the top of the pizza oven?
No. It is just an open. It's just open. There are no stairs, and then the bottom has the iron grate. Jackie.
So,
I can't hear
very
you.
quickly.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, you're not muted.
We hear you now.
So very quickly looking through the room, it kind of looks like maybe someone has to well, at least that's me guessing, because obviously I didn't create the room. Maybe someone has to complete or do something with all these obstacles. And I am the most acrobatic person, / dexterous person, in our group.
Point of fact, just to let you. Sorry, continue your thought. Just to point out, some of these things are feats of strength.
Like beat up a golem.
No,
Philip, arm wrestle that golem.
Like to jump or to
Just
so that is
kidding.
athletics, right?
I don't know what I'm talking about, so
that's not what I said.
Forget that I spoke. I maybe was just also going to consider maybe if I let one of us, I'm happy to do it in case he starts swiping at me, to just walk close to it to see if getting closer to it makes it active, or at least stepping up into it. Obviously I'll be safe. I wouldn't suggest it if I didn't think I wasn't going to be. And if not, I am happy to look after the box with Gornal in it, because I don't think we should risk that.
I do think it does seem like a training room or something like that. There are definitely different sorts of activities and such. And I'm not very good at any of this stuff, so except for that box over there that looks like a generator, and at the top of that you see the box over there, kind of shaped like a bit like a giant pizza oven, but it's clearly not one, but it's quite shaped like at the top it seems like there's something up there in that circle, and that looks like something I'd be interested in as well, but even getting up there might be tough for me.
Why do you think that thing isn't moving? You think nobody pushes the on button or something? Or?
Might be that. Might be set to guard, or might be in idle mode before it's activated. See, we have a training room in our mansion, and we've never used it. We used it once ever, a million years ago. If this is similar to that, having used that room might have been useful at this point, but we just simply have not. So I really have no idea. It could be go to that generator, and if it's off, that thing won't move. Could be if we go up to the top of that thing, we might be able to input commands or something. And I don't even know where to begin with those glowing glass thingies.
Do you want me to see what's up there?
If you wouldn't mind, If you could be a deer and just run up that wall for me.
Sure. So I do it.
You do what?
So I can discover. I run up the wall so I can see what's in
Which wall? I don't know which
the
one.
pizza oven wall.
Gotcha. Thank you. So you're coming over here to... Is probably not the hardest run, just because it's like... You have 50 feet movement?
Yes.
So it's 5, 10, 20...
That's like a 20-foot climb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say that. So you have just enough movement to get up there. I mean, there's no combat or anything. You don't have like actions at the moment, so like, it's not so. What you're seeing?
Hey, what's up there?
What you're seeing is there is. Oh, you're just copying me. Okay.
Yeah. That way I can tell them in time.
There's iron bars, much in the same design. It's kind of spiked and latticed. So if you're trying to fit your hand through, it would reasonably cut it. That's kind of what you're seeing. It's like it's not safe to try to like break through or try to grab onto the bars at all. There is it is about like 15 feet tall. So maybe not the most accurate representation right here, but like it's just a little bit taller than that. And what you see through the bars is this kind of pedestal. It looks a lot like the control panel at the mansion. There is something that you can see as you're this kind of close, though. There are, different than the panel in the one in the mansion, there are 3 sort of grooves, sort of like semicircle divots in the metal at the front panel. But currently, that's all you see from this side. On this opposite angle here, you do see the start of like a rope. Because as you can see from that camera, like there is another wall here, but then there's this like side wall that goes down.
What exactly are the relays you guys think are here? Like the obstacles when you're pointing this out? Because like I'm just seeing like we go through a tunnel, or like we do like those like long things, and then there's a monkey bar thing. But like, what do you think we just go through the hole and then we do like a pull up? Like, what are you guys thinking?
Like,
I'm literally trying to put like y'all like are like, oh, it's gonna be like this and this. I'm like, I just see a hole with a bar.
Well, it kind of reminds me of these dog shows that we go and watch when I was a kid sometimes.
So these aren't monkey bars, by the way. These are like, consider these things. These are like tall platforms,
Like
right?
Wonder
It's like,
Woman.
like yeah, stepping like you would step on.
Oh, okay.
It's an American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lorethian.
Lorethian Ninja
Lorethian rogue,
Assassin warrior? I mean, I don't know.
Lorethian rogue fighter.
Rogue Warrior? Huh?
Rogue
Rogue
barbarian.
Warrior? Angry Austin? Rogue Warrior?
I just want some choices,
Huh?
you guys. That's all.
Sorry, I'm pulling
well,
up the
I
picture.
think I should. I'll be on standby in case that thing starts moving, and be a distraction. I think the rest of you are probably going to be better at figuring out what to do with all this stuff.
I love the confidence in us.
I'm gonna go look at the generator box then.
Okay.
What if you can't touch the floor?
What if you can't touch the floor?
It is above you, but you're closer. without really getting right next to it, you still kind of can't tell much more about it than you already know. But by the sound coming out of it, it seems like it's on.
Right. Excellent.
So, sorry, I'm just trying to plan logistics here. There's like a rope on the other side of the wall, you're saying?
This side.
Like pizza oven? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so
it does not go down all the way. It only goes halfway. So it starts above this wall essentially.
Which is fine.
This wall also goes up all the way up, but I just mean to say like this is more of like a Prince of Persia, running.
Oh, like a wall
kind
run
of thing.
situation?
Yeah.
So we can't get on top of that wall, we have to...
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
From this angle, am I able, because you said it was too bright to tell what the two, like, dice represent.
Mm-hmm.
From this angle, am I able to see what they are better? Since I'm, like, seeing it from
Not really.
either the same or above. Okay.
This one fell. This one's getting a little clearer.
Okay.
But it's not. Oh, God damn it! It's not super confident. It seems like
Same.
It seems spherical.
Like the groove?
There's only two of them?
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Nameless, you're more athletic than me, right?
Well,
No?
I can be if I become a different animal. But,
See, what if one of us gets up
I
on
am.
top of the tunnel, checks out that thing? If it is something that matches the grooves, you could toss it over to Set over there, and you could try and dunk it through the bars into one of those grooves. I don't know what that would accomplish, why it would be desirable, but it'd be doing something. Huh?
I get the feeling
You
that
want me
as
to,
soon as
like, to go run up the... Like, sorry, there's a cat.
Well,
Run
there's
up
that
the...
bar on the other side. If you went through, if you're no better at this sort of thing than I am, I could try it. But I forget what we're all good at because I'm an idiot.
I mean, I'm
but I have zero
moderately
acrobatics.
athletic. I'm just trying to...
But yeah, there's the bar on the other, like through the thing. So maybe you could use that to climb up to the top part. I don't know.
Depends on, like...
I don't see this...
Because, like, I can do athletic stuff really well. I can't do acrobatic stuff to save my life. So, like, if it's like, jump far or pull yourself up something, I can do that. If it's stuff like balance as you jump across those pegs, I'm gonna die.
Where the heck is this bar? I don't see a bar.
It's not
There's
there.
a bar that's, like, it's in the middle of this arc, basically. Like, the hole has, like, a bar to swing on in it, basically.
Yeah, it's not there in real life.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
not really there.
Yeah, Dwarven Forge hasn't made that piece yet.
Got it. Okay.
I don't know why
They're
they
still working on their Ninja Warrior Kickstarter. It's coming next.
Yeah, we had to cut the monkey bars from Wildlands.
Yeah.
What would it...
And are they really wild if there's no monkey bars?
Nameless.
I mean, could we just not run up the ramp?
You could try.
Well, that's probably the best way to get to the dice. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember-
you're not wrong.
This one is hanging. I'm just putting it here to represent that it's up.
Yeah,
I
that one's hanging.
I think the bar is supposed to get us onto the pegs, but I think running up that ramp is how we're supposed to get on top to look at the box.
I think that's smart. If you had to rank your ability to do that's an acrobatics, right, y'all?
Running
Running
up a wall is athletics, I think, because that's just like strong legs, basically.
Climb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me surface this. Climbing, jumping, and swimming, athletics. Balancing and tumbling, acrobatics. Or like running on the wall, I'd count that as acrobatics. That's
Because it's more balanced.
it's more about the deftness to do so. So that's
All right,
that's why I'm
so
saying
maybe
it's tests of both, but they're not always the same test. So just because you do a strength test here to jump on the bar to get on here, it then turns into a dex test, and then it turns into a strength test to climb the rope, and then so does this start to...
I do that.
You're gonna run up the ramp?
What?
I'd run up the ramp.
So this ramp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't go in the center.
Well, yeah, because the center's over here. It's a different thing. This ramp...
No, the center of the room with the red
No,
bit?
like I want
Is
to
that what
go
you're talking about?
around it, and then like I don't want to like I want to like give myself a running start. I wish I could point for you better, but like I want to like go
over
near
here.
the pizza oven, and then from up.
Sure.
Okay, I do that.
As that happens, or as she sets up for that, I kind of want to get. I want to be in the area and just kind of like move over here just in case, because I'm worried that we're gonna get like a Grania Jones thing going on, where as soon as we start touching stuff, the thing comes to life.
Who has the box?
I
Should
do.
we put the
Technically, Liam has the box. He was the
Okay.
one holding it. He was the one who said, "I'll take the box," and then he walked over.
And
to
I'm the
generator.
safest position-wise. Actually, Celulali probably is, but Celulali's also better at one-on-one fights than me, so it breaks down to it.
I'm gonna see you guys move at the same time. Then, as you start setting up for this, right? You're walking this way is what you're talking about. That's what you meant, right, Chelsea? You mean
Yep.
you're going around this direction, and you're setting up here. As you start to move, basically the two of you kind of positioning yourself. As you hit the ramp, go ahead and give me an athletics check to run up
Okay.
this wall.
23.
Whew, okay.
Yay!
And you're able to land on top. As soon as you do,
Oh,
and the sword just lifts up into its and gets into a position on its shoulder, and it starts to take some steps forward.
Hey Liam, could you maybe turn off the generator?
I
So
can
it's
try.
taking one step. At this moment, I'm gonna have to call for initiative.
Oh, poop.
woo!
I will tell you, as you guys are rolling nameless, when you're looking at this thing right next to it in the glass case, it's a gold sphere. It's like a round ball. It's like perfectly spherical.
That seems promising.
Oh,
Initiative.
3 divots? 3 divots in the thing, Jackie?
Three divots.
Yeah.
Do you think the third one's gonna be inside the golem?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
God damn
It
it.
was inside of us the whole time.
Okay, so which one was
The
this
divots
guy?
were the friends we made along the. Oh no! The divots were the friends we hit along the way.
Yikes. Goddamn.
Do you get to go first? No? Or I mean,
What?
you rolled a 20 on an
The
initiative.
thing is, I still have 0 initiative, so
Yeah.
I still might not go first.
Yeah. You rolled for Panther as well, right, Nameless? Okay. He's currently back here, but he could have moved before that. I'll give you the option to say that he moved.
No, he'll stay there.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that.
I
you
mean,
had
like,
the-
yeah, he'll stay there.
Sounds good.
I don't see a cat fight the Iron Giant.
Liam,
15.
Philip,
20.
Set Lolly.
17.
Say it one more time.
17.
Nameless,
15.
Panther.
20.
Ooh, we got 2 double ups.
Can I just get a clarification? He just took one step forward and he's like stopping? Or is it like ding
No,
and he's just only gotten?
I was just making it as he's only gotten one. He basically took a first step, and that's when battle is initiated.
So he's still moving forward essentially. It's not like he just like ding and then stopped.
Yes, he's still
Got it.
he's moving. He is active now. It's
Okay.
dramatic effect.
I mean, legitimately, I think all Panther would do is get closer to Nameless. Like, I can't think of an attack or anything that would happen, so, like, that's all that I can think of for right now. So that can happen now, I guess.
But
He would
still
just
stay
get
on the
probably-
ground, though. You're currently up
Oh,
here.
yeah. No,
So
he's
he
gonna
would
stay,
just
like,
stay on
down
the ground.
below.
Cool. So he can move
Like, probably, like, right where the pillar of the thingy is.
right here.
Yes.
Okay.
What size?
Does he want to? Oh, sorry. I just want to say. Does he want to hold an action?
I think that he's gonna be like in a little pounce position, and if the thing comes forward, he might like pounce at him.
Okay, he'll keep his position there. If it moves past the ramp, he'll. Technically, holding actions are not allowed for movement, but because he's.
I don't mean literally pounce. I mean like he's just like, and then he's gonna like bite.
Right, I get it.
What size is this thing?
It's a large.
So it's one larger than me.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to.
This mini is a bit bigger than that. But
Yeah.
He's
that's
at the
check.
upper echelon of large. Like it's like 11 feet tall.
Okay. I'm going to. How many squares away am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can make it up to him.
After Philip, it is Setlop.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to him.
Go for it.
And.
Yeah, because he's occupying that floor. He's this space.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to him, and then I'm going to. I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the dodge action, and then I'm also going to. Do I have? I don't think I prepared any of my. Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I'm just taking the dodge action. That's all I'm doing.
Sounds good. Said Lolly.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk to the other side of the wall so that I'm closer and within range.
That's 15 feet.
Cool. And then he's 30 feet. It's 30 feet away from me.
Just.
Great. So then I'm gonna do 2 radiant sunbolts.
Okay.
I think this first one misses.
Just tell me the number.
So it's an 11. So I'm gonna use my focused aim and use 2 key points so that I can make it 15, hoping that it hits.
Okay.
And then my second one is a 13, and I'm just gonna let that one be.
Rest. Okay. As you kind of harness your key to strike out with one, it hits the armor and just, and then as you throw the second one, it's making contact, but it doesn't seem to be phasing it at all. It seems very sturdy.
Okay.
Still your turn.
I guess, can I use what's left of my movement to get down? Or, I'm sorry, that's a lie. Can I use the rest of my movement or whatever to start trying to get that first orb that's hanging
Yeah, so
near the golem?
with the rope, I'd say that's, you could like, here's what I'll say. It'll be an acrobatics check.
Okay.
But because you can run on walls, right? Like because you can run up and down, whatever. What I will say is, all the acrobatics check is to do is to see if you catch this wall and are able to. Okay, you know what I could do? Can we?
You want to take off the top?
Yeah, just this top, so that we can see that like you would drop down, and then you could do an acrobatics check to try to, and then jump to get it.
Okay.
That's what I'd say. That would basically, because that would use the rest of your movement, and with a bonus action, I could allow a skill check like that. That sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
We can put. I think we can.
Cocked, so let's try it again.
I'm out of genius flashes, but I really want this to work.
15.
15 is just enough. This is like, because you're hitting it at a weird angle because you're like dropping from the rope. But Philip, you're able to see, and actually Liam, you are too, just because of your angle. But you're able to see like Lolly do these 2 shots, and without pausing to see if they really even like. She hears that they hit and doesn't do anything, but she just immediately goes, grabs the rope up, and wraps it up in her arm, and just like does this cool sort of like Navy SEAL drop on the wall. And as she gets towards the end, she like kicks off and uses that momentum to kind of and then I'd say there's no check to grab it because you're already in a good enough position that you can do so. And that's where you end your movement, having grabbed it from the like basically like the fishing line that it's on. It's like this really thin wire. You grab that, and that's where you start your next turn. If you do not keep moving on your turn, you will fall.
Okay.
And so to keep moving would either, you have to basically keep moving in this direction. You can't like turn around because of the momentum. So you could keep moving this way and, you know, hit those. Those are basically going to be 2 acrobatics checks. And that would basically be your turn. Does that sound okay?
Okay.
But
Yeah.
if you wanted to just drop, you could try to like jump down here or whatever.
Okay.
Alright, you have this in your hand. It is also a silver spherical ball. As you get up close to like, and it is shining a little bit, as soon as you touch it, the golem's head looks directly at you.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Right now, I'm just going to set that there, just in case we need it again. Okay. After Set Lolly, it is Liam.
Yep. I'm not going to try and shut off that generator, because the only thing I could do about it is try and smash it, and we might need it to actually get out of here. I'm going to... I'm going to run out 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to run to basically the end of the ramp right there. I like towards the camera, like right on the edge. Yeah, there. That's where I can go. And I'm going to... This is not what I need. I'm doing the triple hit hammer throw. I'm just gonna start whipping hammers at this guy.
Sounds good.
So that'll be 3 throw attacks with my hammers. It's 18, 23, and 18 on the... Well, actually, I do this when I hit, don't I? Yeah, okay. So I'll decide that if I hit.
The first attack misses, second attack hits, third attack misses.
On that hit, I'm going to use Arcane Jolt to add 2d6 force damage. So for my one hit, that's 11 bludgeoning plus 9, 11 bludgeoning and 9 force.
11 bludgeoning and 9 force. Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, as you... and you're just trying to get these attacks in on this. The one that actually connects seems to kind of dent part of its, like, part up here, like one of these, like, neck plate armors, and ends up, like, pushing in the chest piece just a little bit. But both other attacks, again, hit and kind of graze off more than actually like strike true. This thing seems pretty hardy, and as the mithril hits its sort of exterior, you're hit with this realization that the ringing of the metal of your mithril hitting this thing's made of adamantine.
Like my shield.
This thing is, and Philip for sure.
Yeah.
Like the sheen of your metal is very similar in shade to this thing. Next up is Nameless.
One quick question before I do what I want to do.
You got it.
I would assume that since this is very similar to the thing in the house. Would I know if this is considered a creature?
What do you mean by creature? Everything is considered a creature. What do you mean?
I just wanted to make sure if I knew it was a creature.
Anything any monster, no matter what type, is a creature. That's usually why that designation is there. It's so that when spells like polymorph say you change into a beast, then it gets really specific on you can turn into a beast type thing, which is very specific. Whereas you would know this thing as a construct, but it is also a creature.
Okay. So then what I would like to do is I would like to cast polymorph at it and try and turn it into a cat.
Maneuver your magic, and as you... nothing happens. It stings. A golem. You are still currently standing in front of the orc.
Yeah, then I would like to grab it and slide down the side of the wall of the ramp.
So you'd like to slide down the ramp side?
Yeah. Okay.
As you grab it, it also looks at you as you use your movement to kind of... No check necessary. It's a lot easier to slide down this thing than run up. So
its eyes just cross as it stares at both Nameless and Lolly.
It has no eyes. It's just a blank thing.
Oh.
Its head.
And how much?
Its head turns to you, but then it turns back to Sentinel. Go ahead.
And how much movement would you consider that?
I'd call that 10 feet because
I want to get to by where Panther is.
Sure.
Or, you know what? No. Let's be brave. 5, 10, 15. Let's go in the little hole thing that was here. Not
this?
in it, but like by the pizza oven thing. No, the pizza
oven. Over here?
Yeah, I changed my mind. I'd like to just keep walking.
So from here, we're gonna go this.
Yeah, that would be 25, right? I have 10 feet of movement left. Can I pull myself up into the little square that was there?
It's above your head. It's like...
Okay, then no. I'm good.
You'd have to be able to jump and then pull yourself up. So on your next turn, you could do that.
Okay.
It'll be tough because it's like a standing jump. Here's what I'm going to do for you, just to help you out. If you stayed here and waited for your next turn, you'd have a running start at that, which would mean you could do it easier. If you're going to do a standing jump from here, it's a lot harder to get that distance. You can still do that. I just mean to say, if you stayed here until your next turn, you could get up there potentially.
Okay, then can I do the opposite if I can I do that is that just so I know, because is that considered an action doing that?
No, I'd consider that a bonus action.
Okay, then can I go back to where Panther is? Because I'd rather be, I think, just protected, because I don't have anything against this. Yeah. That's all.
That's good? Okay.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, generally in combat, unless it's a very particularly difficult skill check, I kind of consider skill checks bonus actions.
Okay.
Because skill checks are usually, like, dealing with movement as well, so...
Cool.
For the folks at home.
Drop a comment below if you like that.
Oh, it's gonna be this guy.
Comment in the comment below that Chelsea should have been able to polymorph into a cat.
Wait, so are you telling them to do this on? Are you telling them to do this on the YouTube upload?
Comment sideways. Comment to the side.
All right.
Either one.
It is the golem's turn finally, and it's going to turn. And actually, no, it doesn't even have to. You're within 10 feet. Awesome. It's just turning towards you.
So great.
And you see it just as you're like stepping on the poles, right? As you leap, grab the spear, and land on the pole, and it looks to Nameless, and then just basically looks right back. You see its hand, the arm that's not the hand that's not holding the sword, just and
It snaps like Infinity Stone snap?
in between the pillars, in between all of these jumps, basically are like little pillars of fire.
I should have painted those.
And unfortunately, Philip, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's okay. I've got advantage. I took the dodge action.
I'm just trying to make sure you... Yeah. He's behind that fire.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Excellent. Oh, wow. There's a lot of fire.
Mm-hmm. It's between each thing.
I don't suppose this doesn't count on it making an attack. It's a target other than me.
Okay. This is not its attack.
Okay. 16.
16.
Yeah.
You take half damage. You're just able to kind of...
Well, in that case...
You're able to kind of position your shield in between you and the fire. Nine points of fire damage.
Okay. I'm checking Shield Master again real quick.
You have to take your reaction to do it.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, then you take no damage. As it then takes its sword and lops at you once, Setlawi.
I shouldn't have done that. Actually, no, she's within 5 feet, so I couldn't do that anyways.
It misses.
Does a 32 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
This thing has at least
By a lot.
This thing has at least plus 13 to its attacks.
Can't it just hit the wire above me instead?
Do I have to move out of that space because it's a fire thing? Like on my
Any turn that you spend within it will continue that. I'd say any.
But I don't need to move
At the end of your turn, if you stay in it at the end of your turn, you take damage.
But I'm not forcing it right now.
No. Cool. You take 14 points of slashing damage.
Good.
Okay. That was not as bad as I was expecting.
Okay. I can re-roll if you want.
No, it's fine. I was
Please
expecting this thing to
don't.
do like 30 damage.
But can I stay on? Do I stay on?
Well, that was what I was about to ask you.
Oh, sorry.
No. Please make an acrobatics check for me.
Let's use the momentum of this attack to reverse her direction and start running along the wall again.
It's essentially like
got-
as she's moving to the next pole, that's when he got his attack.
I got a 10.
Unfortunately, as you're kind of like trying to move forward and the flame jets are coming up, you don't see the sword cut through the air and then just it doesn't cut you as much as it does just like catch you in the gut and then just bring you to the ground.
I take the spear with me.
Technically, yes. Yeah, you still have it in your
I just
note. It's not
I didn't
huge.
know if I had to
It's-
clarify
it's-
that, so I
it's-
was like,
it
I
fits-
have it.
It fits within the palm of your hand. So
Okay.
it's not like huge, it's like this.
How far is the fall, and can I slow fall instead, in case
I would
have
say,
damage?
because you did not pass your acrobatics check, I mean, slow fall is a thing that usually you have to be aware of, but it's not that high. It's like 10 feet.
Okay, I
So
just wasn't
it's
sure.
not gonna
It's
not
like
gonna hurt you
damage
that
was
way.
gonna. Okay.
I'm not rolling damage. I was just trying to see which way you fell.
Well, no, that was just me asking because I actually read my character sheet sometimes.
I will say that it does knock you prone.
Great.
That was its turn. Back to the top with Philip.
Okay. I'm gonna move back around to this side of it to get away from the fire. And then, question. Have we added the Sunder rules to the game or not? Can we Sunder?
Let's do it.
Okay. And another question. Is it similar to grappling and shoving where it counts as an attack in the use of an attack action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case...
because we haven't done any cool feats or because we haven't specified that where it could be as part of an attack, it is its own.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we thought
You wouldn't
initially
get extra attack. You would just have to do that.
Well, that's the thing is that's what we thought initially was. It turns out that if you have extra attack, you can use grapple or shove as one of those attacks and still take regular attacks.
Oh, that's right. No,
Yeah.
you're
So
right.
so do we include Sunder in that
Yes,
list?
I would include that in part of this.
Cool. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to Sunder. I'm gonna just flip the pick around to its sharp end and try to find a crease in the armor somewhere and tear into it.
Try to, yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead and make the attack.
that's cocked.
Same number though.
Yeah.
Great.
16.
Unfortunately, it doesn't find purchase. It kind of hits into the metal and then just drags across the side.
One more time.
Okay.
Didn't even roll. 14. That's not going to do it. Great. Okay then. Bonus action. I'm just going to call a moonbeam down on it. There's not much else I can really do here.
What kind of? It's radiant damage, right?
It is radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just never remembered.
Yeah.
All right. So at the start of its turn,
Start or end of the turn.
yeah. If you wouldn't mind reading it just one more time, because Moonbeam
The name's read the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Yeah, it's the start of the turn.
is the start of its turn. All right. Panther.
I think Panther is just gonna go by the pizza oven because Nameless is gonna telepathetically.
Telepathetically.
Say that.
Yep. I don't know if you realize that that ends up saying pathetically.
I'm pathetic from a.
Telepathetically. Oh.
It's like being pathetic from a distance.
Yeah.
Telepathically.
I'm projecting my patheticism. All right, he goes ahead and this is I don't know if this is already what your plan was, but I'll just let you know. He could be a great stepping stone.
That's yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna do.
Great. Basically, he's gonna do the help action. He's readying his action to use the help action to get you up to the second floor. All right. Next up is Set Lolly. After Set Lolly, it's Liam.
I'd like to get up.
That's half your movement, so you still have 25 feet left.
I'd like to walk to the rope.
Just be aware, you are still within this creature's reach, and it is targeting you. So you can take the disengage action and then try to run up the wall.
Yes, that's exactly what I would love to do.
Okay. Holding the orb, you kind of dart around the pillar, and as it looks to you to try to do something, it doesn't. It misgauges the distance, and it can't do what it's trying to do as you. So that's 5, 10, 15. You don't have enough movement currently. Actually, no. You have just enough movement to get the rope, but not enough to pull yourself all the way up. So you give me a...
Could I flip up?
No. You are at
Okay.
you're at the end of your movement, so
Got it. Okay.
and with the sphere in your hand, you're gonna have to give me a athletics check to like grab onto the rope and hold it so that you can grab your footing and then on the next turn like pull yourself up.
Okay, come on, Setlali. You really didn't want to do that for me, did ya? I got a 12.
You kind of...
I'm not very
Do you remember The Mask?
Like the movie?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah.
And Milo tries to scale up the wall, but like keeps like when he's in prison. That's basically what it.
Yeah.
You just like out of reach of the rope. It just dangles right there, and it kind of gets out of your left. So you're back on the ground, but
I guess I'll just chill here until then.
next up is Liam.
I'm going to run kitty corner 5, 10, 15 feet towards it. So I'm just about right in between it and Setlali and where Nameless is going to be in a second. Yeah, that's exactly the square. For my bonus action, I'm going to cast Branding Smite at 3rd level.
Alright. And that's on the next hit, right?
Huh?
Branding Smite is the next hit.
Yeah, the next hit. And I'm going to use my action to take 2 throws with my hammers.
Okay.
Natural 20?
What was the first one? Tell me what the first one was.
You should have
12 plus 9, 21. 21 and critical 29.
Oh.
Very nice.
On that critical 29, I am going to be using 2 of my charge points to add 2d4 damage, and I'm going to be using Arcane Jolt to add 2d6 damage as well.
Gotta realize that some of those are no actions, so it doesn't cost anything. So, on the first hit, you are doing the Branding Smite.
Yeah.
And then the second hit...
Which is 3d6, right? Yeah, 3d6.
And then the second hit, you are adding Arcane Jolt, as well as... Which was the other one? The force
Yeah, the
points?
hammer awakened points.
So
2d4.
it's 2d4, 2d8 for Arcane Jolt, or is it 2d6?
3d6, because I'm casting it at 3rd level.
3d... So... Okay.
Arcane Jolt, not Branding Smite.
Yeah. I'm trying to...
Total, it's going to be 5d6, 2d4. That's the extras.
Right, but
and then there's...
Right, but the stuff that's on the crit needs to be kept separate from your first attack.
Let's do the first hits damage, and then we'll do the second one, because the second one is going to be this complicated, like, explosion of damage.
Alright, cool.
Sound good? Alright, so go ahead and give me the first hit.
Alright.
This is awesome.
11 from the hammer,
Okay.
and the Arcane Jolt is... Oh, no, not Arcane Jolt. The Branding Smite is... So... That could have went better. 8. So 19 from the first hammer.
19 damage. Bad. Alright. So you're getting what from your weapon?
The weapon's a 1d8 plus 5.
Just give me the die. So
1d8.
And then 2d4 from Arcane Jolt. Sorry. Not from Arcane Jolt, from the awakened weapon. And then
2d6.
6 from Arcane Jolt. So, altogether, you're getting, based on how we do crits, you're getting 8, 16, 28 initial points of damage, and then you are rolling 1 additional d8, 1 additional d4, and 1 additional d6 for critting.
Okay.
So you're getting 28 points of damage plus 5 because of your thing, but those bonuses usually get tacked on at the very end. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll me 1d8, 1d4, 1d6.
Okay. Are you kidding me? 3.
I'm so sorry. But that's why we do crits the way we do. Because, like, that would have fucking sucked. if you had like had to roll and you got really shitty numbers on that, and you basically did less damage than on the hit you just did, that would have fucking been stupid. And then 5, so 36 points of damage for your second hit. A round of that's like 55 damage in one round. It's awesome. 36 points of damage.
MVP.
So far, the only one that's been able to hit this thing.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't have. Okay. This thing is such a high AC, I can't use sharpshooter, which is a bummer.
I'm trying to fix that, but I have to break the AC first.
And we said a sundering can only happen once on a target, and it
You
drops
can only
AC.
sunder it once, and it drops the AC by your strength modifier.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I would take 4 off if I sunder it,
Which
which would be nice.
yeah. All right, Nameless. It is your turn. Unless
I
you
run
wanted
and
to
jump on Pan.
Yep. Go ahead and give me an athletics check at advantage to get up here.
16.
That does just make it. You are inside. Go ahead and take this part off now. This space.
That's a whole room.
Yep.
Is there anything in there?
That's what I was wondering.
There is indeed.
Is there another Orby thing?
Sure enough. It's like sitting in the center of this sort of like crown, like a metal. It looks like a metal crown that was centered on the ground, and it's a looks sort of like a brass or a bronze material sitting in the center of it.
Yeah, I'll try to grab it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Is the Ivy gonna try to grab it?
Hoist it on your own, Picard.
$21.
Oh,
Very nice. As you reach down to grab the sphere, the ivy and like tries to like bear trap your hand. It basically just kind of and as it does, like as your hand gets right next to it, the sphere just kind of fizzes as if it's not really there, and you're able to reach your hand back. And once the trap and then resets, you notice the sphere is not there, but there is a button.
huh.
Okay. I mean, I can't really do anything else, can I? So
No, that's the end of your turn. But I just wanted to make sure that registered.
Dramatic pause. I got it.
All right, next up is the golem.
Yay!
Look over here, idiot.
As it's looking at the three of you, can Liam, Lolly, and Philip all give me a Constitution saving throw? You do not
Hey,
get.
that's one of the ones I'm not bad at.
You do not get Philip's additional +4 because you are more than 10 feet away.
You right. Oh, yikes.
Wow. My dice hate me.
17.
Jesus.
I'll ask you.
Okay.
Philip.
17.
Liam.
9.
Is that Lolly?
10.
10. All right.
But would you say what's about to happen is a magical effect?
I hope that when you edit this, Chris, there's really dramatic music playing right now.
I'm gonna put the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music like into it, just
No.
That's really
it
dramatic,
is-
yeah.
boom, boom.
I love it.
It is not a magical effect.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
No, that was no.
What is
You're doing exactly what you should, because getting advantage on shit like that is fucking a good choice.
That bumps me up.
Because I just rolled a 10.
It's not magical because it's mechanical.
Okay.
Machines are just people magic.
People magic.
True that.
Alright.
It as it kind of like holds the three of you in its like in its sight line. From a portion in its throat, you hear this like clicking, like this like vibration and clicking, and it like makes you look at it, and from a portion of these little 4 dots at the lower right of its faceplate, there's just this strobe flash at you. You are now all getting disadvantage on all strength, dex, and con ability checks and saving throws for the next minute as you're suffering the effects of vertigo.
Yikes.
For those who rolled below a 17. You do not.
Oh my god.
You rolled just on.
Okay. Wait, is... Never mind.
Moonbeam is still on him, so he
Get
does need to do his thing before... He does need to take his damage before that effect.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to ask about.
Yeah. He makes a save.
Constitution save.
Okay.
To take half damage. Ooh.
He does not pass.
Well, that's 13 damage then.
13 damage.
Sure, Moonbeam works, but Polymorph doesn't. I'm just bitter.
I couldn't tell.
I wanted him to be a cat.
I get it.
Can you imagine it works, but he's still giant and metal? Like, we just made him worse. Like,
Yeah,
Just a
worse.
giant metal cat. Yeah, because now
so much better.
well,
Because now he's got
well,
like
way better, but worse to fight.
now he's got like the grace of a cat.
Well, then he would go up and he would go to where that glass case was, and he'd just knock it down for you.
That's true.
Oh shit! What's your DC?
My safety seat,
Yeah.
16. Does it get legendary resistance or something?
No. It still failed.
Okay.
I forgot something, so I'll remember it for next time. It is going to 5, 10,
Sentinel. As he steps into the fire, just Sentinel.
10. Sure. Yeah. I'll let you make your attack first, because you can cause him to.
I make him stop movement if I
Yeah.
hit him. 17. I'm gonna just get a bunch of these dice out that I
17?
don't need it. Yeah.
You rolled a 12. Don't you have a +9?
I rolled an 8.
Oh, I thought you rolled this guy.
No.
Sorry.
I mean, I'll
was
take
like,
it.
No,
I won't.
sorry. That does not hit. So 5, 10,
Fire damage.
15. No, you can't. This is weird because like this is not really floor space. He can move by it, so I'm just trying. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Is he on the
If he
thing?
walks past me, can I take an attack of opportunity?
He is not moving your threatened squares. He's not leaving. So
Oh, okay.
not yet anyway. He just had to get in range of her. And as he passes through the fire,
Chelsea's so excited about that.
it's almost as if you see some. So when Liam, I forgot to describe your really cool crit. I'm sorry, man. I got lost in the calculations. As you sort of,
Mood.
and the smite kind of broke across him, and as your second attack used its explosion from the from the awakened weapon and the arcane jolt kind of like shimmered through him. There are scars now on it, like there were like scorings and things that like kind of broke through, as well as like you saw like one of the again parts of it are getting dented, as it steps through the fire, you see some of those dents just go and then pop back into place.
It's healing fire.
Well, not for us apparently.
Yeah. Set Lolly, jump in the
None of
fire.
us. Have any of us have damage from the fire yet? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
kidding.
Philip.
No,
Philip
I
didn't take damage, but he would have if he
Oh,
if
but
I
he was
didn't have
going
Shield
to.
Master, I would take damage.
had. 27 to you, Setlali. That's a
Damage?
hit. That's the hit. 27 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Does that break?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
that break AC?
Oh, yeah. Only got 16. So.
It's not
Oh my
fair.
God,
I'm
that's
Starting
so
to
many
think my
dice.
shield spell isn't gonna protect me
Do
on
you
this
have any
one.
reactions at Lolly?
No.
I wish I could use my shield spell on you.
I already used my reaction to try and stop him.
You take 32 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so that's great. I love to hear it. I got 7 points left, y'all. But don't worry, I
Yikes.
have a plan. I
As
have a
it kind
plan.
of just like, Liam, you see it walk next to you, and you're kind of still getting your hammers back as it's moved through the fire and everything, as you kind of like landed your crits. And as it steps through, and it just is like this giant crushing blow where it brings you to your knees, Setlali, but you're able to kind of still stay standing. It is like broken your clavicle. I'll say that you can power through it, but it is a massive amount of damage to you that it's broken something that can definitely be healed. But currently it doesn't.
Okay.
Back to the top of the order with Philip Fratifold.
Oh, I'm gonna run over here and flank him. I'm gonna jump up and just keep trying to sunder this guy. Trying to
Okay.
tear some armor off.
You're luckily standing in the one place that doesn't have fire.
Yep. That's why I'm going there.
Go for it.
Come on, Sunder. 14. I'm going again.
Sorry, man.
Ha!
Natural 20. Very nice.
What happens on a critical Sunder?
The whole armor comes off.
Double strength
All of it.
modifier.
It's gone.
We should no, not
Yeah.
that, but like we should definitely talk about that. I don't see anything because the.
Do we make it like also an attack on top of it, or do we
I'll say that
increase
you
the
can do
amount of
damage
AC
on top.
released?
I'll say that you can roll your weapon damage as part of the effect.
Okay.
At this moment, we can talk about it more at a different time, but we'll say for right now, if you want to do some extra damage, you can totally do your weapon damage plus your strength modifier in damage.
What's your strength modifier?
4.
Okay, so he's 4 less AC?
He's got 4 less AC now.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I just kind of like tear... I guess Cobalt is strong enough to do something. I'm just gonna like tear through and... Can I add a smite to this or not?
I'd say no.
Okay.
The action wasn't attack.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's gonna be 7 damage. Not great, but
Okay.
yeah. And then bonus action, I'm gonna swing the moonbeam back to be directly on top of him
Oh.
again.
1 second. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You are able to like hook it in and rip off part of its chest plate, exposing kind of the non-adamantine plates.
Okay.
Your weapon, it seemed to do more with the force and the lucky strike between the plates is why you actually did any sort of damage at all.
Okay. Great.
So,
And then bonus action, I'm swinging my moonbeam back around on top of him.
Panther sees all this craziness, and he climbs up into the hole with me.
alright, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Does he not have he has climb?
Oh, he does have climb, you're right!
That's the advantage.
Scrambles up the wall.
That's all.
And there he is. He's in there with you.
Just
Setlali, it is your
protecting.
turn.
Okay, so I'm using 2 key points to do quicken healing for 1d8 plus 4. So that's an 8, so that's 12 points. I got 12 points back.
Okay.
Bless the Lord. Thanks, new thing. So now I'm going to try to climb up the thing, which I know is at a disadvantage because I have vertigo.
Yes.
So I'm going to attempt it. Okay, so that would be a 17.
With a 17, you're able to... I mean, arguably, you are... Yeah. You're able to get all the way...
I guess I could have technically just run up the wall,
Yeah,
but
that's what I was going to say. So it's like... But, you are leaving the threatened square of the... No, I'm just letting you know. You are leaving the threatened square. You've already used your bonus action to heal, or was that your action?
That's an action.
You have your bonus action if you want
So then I'll use my key point. I'll use another key point to disengage as a bonus action.
Perfect. And you are back up top. You still have other movement if you want.
Am I able...
Bye, Nameless.
Sorry, Nameless. Because I can't put my arm through there. Am I able... Do I still have a little movement left to, like, jump on top and then try to put the sphere inside one of the little groovy things? Or, like, is that
it's
too much?
It's a 15-foot jump.
Ah, just kidding. Then I'm going to wait, and I don't want to throw it only because I'm afraid if I miss, like, what happens? Well...
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't want to throw it because I don't know. So I'm just going to wait I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to wait until it's my turn to do anything with the orb. That's my turn.
Liam,
Done.
it's now your turn. After Liam, it'll be Nameless.
I'm gonna...
Be aware, at your current position, it is between you and Philip.
Yes. But he only gets the attack of opportunity if I leave his space, yeah? His space of threat?
Correct.
Okay, so I can go around to front of him?
Yep.
Great, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go around to right in front of him there.
You're hidden, but
That's
you're there.
5, 10. That's 10 feet of movement?
Yeah.
Cool.
Or 15.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with the 3-hit move again.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. 27. It was 11, 13, and 27.
The first two, unfortunately, do not hit.
Yeah.
But on the last one, you're able to kind of get it. Maybe it's just partially getting in its way, or it's just kind of big, and you're trying to get its attention away from Sitlali, but it's just not looking at you. It's like it's noticing your attacks, and it's just kind of like taking the hits, but it's still focused primarily on Sitlali. So go ahead and do the damage on your last attack, and then it will. Is it a saving throw to resist it, or is it you just get to push them?
Yep, just get to push him back. Yeah, at the cost of one of my points. All right, I'm doing that. I'm also going to use Arcane Jolt to give Sitlali 2d6 hit points regenerated. The damage on that's 9, by the way.
9 damage.
Yeah. And Sitlali, you are going to heal 6.
Good turn, buddy. Nameless.
I reach into my quiver and I pull out a bow arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I push the button with the arrow.
Very nice.
Thank you.
It's the most action this episode's seen in a while.
As you press the arrow into the button, the metal trap crashes into and splinters the arrow. But the button is pressed, and you hear from below you, as if something has been lowered.
I was wondering if that door was actually a door.
Huh? Something lowered? What door is actually a door?
There's like a there's a gate down there. I wasn't sure if it was just like, I ran out of walls, or if that was actually like a gate.
Okay.
I purposely put
I'm gonna
everything
walk-
in here.
I didn't know it was unpainted.
I'm gonna walk to the doorway that I'm in. And
As
I
you-
look out
Yep. This is not actually.
so I can get an assessment.
As you kind of go there and
Hey.
you go look out, as you do, this golem that got pressed 10 feet back, and you can see it just looks directly at you. But as you look down, that wall that had the iron bars up is now open.
And I doubt I probably cannot see Set Lolly up there, right?
Not above you. She's not currently like in view. You also don't know where she went.
How far up above me is
Another 10 feet.
Oh, wow.
You don't know that she's there.
I know, but I just wanted to put it up there so if anyone got up there, whoever got up there first, I'd just be like, doop, and then go down.
Scoop.
But
Just catch.
How are you at dunking?
No, I thought it was gonna be
It's
more
kind
like
of
a-
the
I
motion
could
you're
just-
going for here.
place it kind of thing. I wasn't thinking about how to throw it. So I'll keep a hold of it. Question. Where's the box at?
Yeah, Liam, what did you do with the box?
I have it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was on the
we
ground.
mentioned earlier we were gonna set it in a corner. It
Yeah,
makes the most sense that I would have left it behind
here's-
this wall, but
Here's what
I
I'll
didn't
say.
specify,
Here's
so.
what I'll say. When you said I need to walk up and do something, I could have sworn I heard. I don't know why, but at some point I thought there was a box talk that you were leaving it by the generator.
Generator.
yeah, that
okay.
makes the most sense. But I don't recall specifying or not.
Oh,
so
I
I
was
don't
gonna
know.
maybe put the thing in there, but okay. Well, never mind. I will just jump down.
Gornal, hold this.
That's literally what I was gonna do. Yeah.
Golem starts trying to.
The golem just forces itself into the box.
Yes, that's so
Gornal.
This is the worst day of my life, and I've been here for months. All right, so you jump down. I will say you still have an action, and that's not a lot of your movement. It's basically like 10 feet, and you just
Okay.
dropped. So you do still
Yeah.
have movement to move inside that room if you want.
I'd like to move in the
Run.
room.
Run.
Poor Panther. He literally just got up there, and
All right, stay in this room, Panther.
he's like, huh? And then you're like, bye. He's like, okay. Alright, let's
Not my
remove-
fault.
remove the gate. And then you, as you walk in,
Dexterity
throw,
saving
no.
throw.
positioned into the wall here, on this side, like sitting in a sconce, is a brass sphere.
I take it.
Okay, this will be your action to do so, because you use your bonus action to press the button.
Yes.
You step up, and as you reach the sphere, comes off the sconce.
And I have a scone.
It's not. All right.
The plural of scones is sconce, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that you said
That's
the
all.
plural of scones as
Yes.
opposed to the plural of scone.
Well, it's not just I have 2 scone. I have many scones.
It's not just that you have. It's not just that you have multiple scone. It's that you have multiple scones.
Yeah, you have multiple of a lot of a thing.
There you go.
I
Yeah.
hate it.
It's like a it's like a. All
That's
right.
what I do.
Next up, it is the golem's turn. So that happens, and then because it starts its turn in the fire, heals up.
Right, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
let's stop pushing.
Might be-
Yeah, let's stop pushing it into the fire.
And at that, it's gonna.
Is it in my threatened
5,
square?
10, 15.
Is it in my threatened square then?
Huh? Yeah, both of you.
Oh, so we can attack of opportunity?
Yes, you can.
Sentinel
Cool.
at the lower AC.
Oh wait, not you actually, Liam,
Oh, yeah.
because you pushed it.
Yeah.
So it is out of your range for reaction.
Didn't you also move
Oh
Moonbeam?
my
So doesn't
God.
it start there as well?
Oh yeah. Also, didn't it moonbeam?
Moonbeam.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get that as well. Moonbeam damage. And
He pushed it out of the moonbeam though, unless he passes through it here.
Well,
You
no,
should've gotten
because
it last
moonbeam,
time, then.
the moonbeam was here, so he's still technically inside
Okay,
of it.
so he's still going in.
Yeah.
Excellent. It's a 14 on my attack of opportunity.
Does not.
I
hit, but
cannot
go ahead and do your
believe-
moonbeam damage before he moves away.
Two. Two.
5, 10, 15. Sorry, let me just. Sometimes it's hard.
He's
to
just gonna reach his fucking
Five,
arm through
10,
that gate after Nicholas.
20, 25, 30.
Cool.
Just see a
dead.
big metal arm just start reaching through
Well,
this.
you hear it move towards you, and you see the sword just like resting here, and it's gonna try.
It's gonna fail.
All right, you do take one hit.
How you know I take a hit?
Set Lolly. I didn't say Set Lolly yet. It's against Set Lolly. It has just enough reach to try to hit her on the roof, but it does so at disadvantage, and so it still took that chance.
Sorry, I forgot you were up there, girl.
I did not.
It's okay. Yeah, let's push her. Let's push that against this.
There's so many dice.
Okay.
I cannot believe.
That's helpful.
I cannot believe I can't hit this goddamn thing. Even if you're lowering the AC. I rolled.
That actually is really hysterical.
I rolled like
you have
s-
a great attack roll.
I
too.
rolled like 6 5s on attacks.
You take 14 points of slashing damage, Set Lolly.
Okay.
Get a +9. I can't hit this.
It's just kind of like swiping at you. The first attack hits you, but then you know that it's going against you at that point, and you're able to dodge the other thing. It doesn't have like a great view of you, but it just knows you're there. Back to the top with Philip.
First things first, I'm gonna eat your brains. I'm gonna move the moonbeam over on top of him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna close the distance and just get over there.
I can move it to the side a little bit if you want
I'm just gonna take my attacks.
to. Alrighty.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, that's a good hit.
Yeah, these are both hits. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Oh, it's an 18. I was really hoping you got a 19.
nope. Still not getting a crit out of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a 27 and a 24. So I'm gonna smite at the 3rd level.
Alright.
On the first attack. So regular weapon damage. Oh God, the amount of ones coming out today. I'm guessing this thing isn't an undead or a fiend.
No.
Yeah. 17 radiant damage.
So you did 17 radiant and
6 regular.
okay, so 23 altogether
Yes.
on your first hit.
Yes. On the second hit, I'm gonna Divine Smite at the 3rd level again. I need this thing to die. That's 8 damage,
From your weapon, and then
48,
oh my god.
12 radiant. It's 2 ones.
So 20 damage.
Yes. Yeah, that's
Good
all.
round though.
That's all I can do.
As you're kind of just like
Yes, but what did it cost?
you kind of found this one weak spot on its
The part that I opened up.
yeah on the actual like sundering part, and you've been trying to like hit it, but basically just kind of been swinging a little bit too high or wild, and you're able to actually break into it this time as you kind of start to cave it in. Panther is next. It technically, Panther is level with it from where he is on the second floor.
It's just
so he could swipe at it if he wanted to.
It's just right outside his little balcony.
But my question is, can he do something like run out there, swipey swipe, and then run back? Like into the back of the wall?
If he did, he would get an attack of opportunity, technically.
Oh.
You'd have to take the action to disengage to not have that reaction potential.
I do think it's very likely it won't attack Panther, though. I think it's only going after
Yeah,
people
I'll
yours.
try it. He'll do a claw. I mean, it's not very much damage, but...
Anything helps at this point.
How does an 8 do ya?
He kind of like files his nails on the on the armor.
He now has keen claws that will crit on
Oh.
19s.
And then runs back. The golem does not use its reaction to attack.
Oh.
Cool. That's it. That's the plan.
Liam and then Nameless. Oh, sorry, Lolly. Sorry about that.
It's okay, it's because I'm almost dead, so I get it. Can I jump on top of or like walk on top of the thing?
If you put your foot
Gate.
on this, it's the same as if you put your hand through it. This is all
Can
along
I
the sides
jump?
of this. This is barbed. This is sharp. This is not a thing
Okay.
to like use to climb up without taking damage. You could do that, but you will be taking damage if you touch any part of it.
Including the top?
We gotta figure out how to get this open.
I'm just trying to let you know about the sides. I can't tell you about the top because you can't
Yeah.
entirely see.
We gotta figure out how to get this open.
You know what? I'm going to take whatever damage comes and try to put the orb and my arm through to put it in one of the grates. Like
The terminal itself is probably about 10 feet away. Like so this is let me open that up so you can kind of see. It is arguably just beyond your reach. It like you can already tell that like if you were to reach in, you would basically have to like strain just to get close to it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go back to my original plan, risk it, and try to jump to the top.
Sounds
and
good.
see what happens.
Sounds good. That will be an athletics check. Standing.
That's so unfortunate. Because my dice are treating me like crap. That's an 8, so I don't make it.
And you like you already can tell that you're not going to make it, so you don't push forward. You're not like entirely trying to push too far forward on your jump, and so you're just kind of rubbing up against it a little bit, like getting a little scrapes, but nothing major. That was your bonus action. You still have an action.
Yeah. Okay.
This thing
I'm
is
really
below
sorry.
you, directly like looking up at you.
I'm really sorry, Philip, for what I'm about to do. Know that I have the highest regards for you. Because it's within 150 feet, I'm going to try my Searing Sunburst on it.
Searing Sunburst is your explosion?
It's my... Yeah.
So you can choose a point within 150 feet to make that happen.
Yeah, but it's a 20-foot
Right.
radius sphere.
Right.
So Philip is in it, isn't he?
Yeah, but you can
If
put it
you
somewhere
threw
where
it
it only
directly
hits the
down.
golem.
Right? If you threw
Oh,
it directly
so,
down,
like-
he would.
So if I like make sure the sphere is like like right between them.
Not between
at
us.
the end.
You could
Not between us.
You could put just
at
to
the edge of it.
You could put it like here, and then it would only
Yeah.
hit him.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw it like that.
Sounds good.
And then it has to make a con saving throw of 15.
Technically, did you make your jump at disadvantage?
No.
Okay,
But
I should have remembered that.
I mean,
That's
me
on
too.
No, that's on me.
I mean, I got an 8, so regardless, that probably would have... It would have been worse.
Unfortunately, he just makes it, so he's only going to take half damage.
So that's 1d6, not 2, correct?
No, you just roll your full damage. He takes half damage.
Okay.
Whatever the total is, they take half.
Well, I rolled 3, so...
Okay.
There goes my great epic new action.
It looks rad, though, is the thing.
For some reason, the way you've been saying, like, throw it down and, like, orb, I picture just, like bloody panting Set Lolly just, like, staring at this orb of energy. Toss it up, like, backflip, and, like, kick it above your head down into the ground, and it explodes.
I Pele it down.
That's some, like, Final Fantasy X blitzball shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Liam.
And then I just start praying.
Liam, and then Nameless.
I was kind of hoping something someone else did would change the landscape.
I technically got the same score as you, so I could technically go now if you want. I had
true.
15,
like a cool,
that would
good
help.
plan.
Okay, so my plan is this. I'm gonna cast Conjure Woodland Beings. And I'm gonna conjure sprites.
Okay.
I am going to give them the
Uncle.
orbs. What?
How many?
8. Sorry.
No.
But
Just clarifying. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give them my orbs. They're gonna turn invisible. When they carry the orbs, they are also invisible. Then they're gonna go try and take the orb from Set Lolly. I'm not sure what all I can do in this time, but that's their plan.
Huh.
They are tiny creatures, correct?
Okay, so the 2 of them each carry the, the thing.
That's kind of what
Well, I
I'm.
have
That's
8,
that's what
that's
I'm getting
fine.
at. Is like it's gonna take 2 of them to lift one of these things. So as long as you're
Still
cool with
very
that,
good.
as long as you're cool with that, we can go with that.
Do we even need to use the markers if they're tiny?
Yes, because this is what I'm gonna do.
Put them in pairs.
Yeah. As you hand the spheres to the sprites and they turn invisible, and the other 4 flutter out. That's the plan, correct?
The other 2, hold on. Can I recommand
Yeah, you can.
or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually want the 2 who are with me, like, or I guess the 2 groups, the 4.
Yeah, the 2 groups
to
of
wait
2.
until the other 2, the other 2 groups of 2, floomp out, because I want to see if he detects them or anything before they take the orb out.
Like they're still invisible and they're moving forward.
Everyone's invisible. We've seen that. No one knows what's happening except for me.
Okay. Great. Good to know.
But
I understand the flow
they're
of the
still
plan.
invisible. I'm gonna hold on a moment, see if they go. Then if he doesn't notice them, they're gonna do the same thing. Wow, my bed's hot. Why is my bed hot?
Okay, so it was your action to cast the spell, and it takes no action required from you to give them a command.
I will say though.
So I'm sorry. This is what I was going to say. Is that because the 2 groups of 2 with the sphere are staying with you, you can still command them to do something, but you've commanded the first 4 to go out and see if he gets distracted, right?
Yeah, however, I will say I have to wait for this. I want to be completely honest. It does say roll initiative for the summoned group as creatures as a group.
Then go ahead and roll initiative for the creatures.
16.
Technically, they go before you, so you get to. I think as part of casting the spell, you still get to do a command during
That's what I
that
was
same
wondering,
turn.
yeah.
But then they get added at 16. I'll try to remember that.
Cool.
If you can keep track of that as well, and because that
It's after
means
Set
that
Lolly
goes
before me.
after Set Lolly before you and.
Yeah. But so that's the plan. Group
All right.
Group AB fly out there. If he doesn't notice, Group CD flies out there and tries to put the thing in the
Right.
the ball.
All right.
They fly 40 feet.
They're flying all around, and then
No one knows they're there. Though.
nope. Oh, jeez. Ugh.
I really hope
Alright.
this works.
And you're kind of like peeking from below, like trying to, because that's the thing. Like you can barely even see this thing right now.
Yeah.
So you have to get a little bit close. You have to get to the door to actually see this thing. Is my point.
That's fine. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you look up and try to see, as they flutter by, I'll imagine that you have some idea of being the commander of these things, where they are. It seems to continue to look up towards Sentinel.
Okay. Group C is gonna go out then.
As Group C flies out and tries to move up, it immediately looks directly at them.
That's what I thought. Group D is still down with me then.
Sure.
And Group C is just out there fighting for the best, fighting the good fight.
They're gonna. I mean, they have enough movement that they can try to get above this thing.
Oh yeah, I want them to do that.
Right. It still has its reaction from this turn because it didn't use it on Panther. It does hit one of them. Oh, sorry, no wait. It gets disadvantaged because they're invisible.
Natural one.
Damn.
Go Sprite. Go Sprite.
You see it just like barely miss them.
A sprite hair becomes visible and falls to the ground.
Looks like an eyelash. They are able to get up here. You feel their presence or something to that nature, but you can't see them anymore.
And were the other ones able to grab from Set Lolly?
Well, the other ones I thought you said were distracting him. The
Oh,
other
no, I was
four were
saying-
flying around to see if it noticed them.
No, I just meant like they're flying past towards Set Lolly to see if he noticed them then.
Okay.
But that's fine. It doesn't matter. This is fine. This is
No,
better.
I just-
going
no,
better than
I just
thought
missed
it was
that.
going to.
I just missed that part. So, Set Lolly, as you're sitting there trying to figure out what you're gonna do and praying, you feel these tiny like what feels like grab onto the sphere and start pulling it from you. So we're gonna
But
engage.
first, he
into
does see this thing swing at the air.
Yeah,
for no
it
reason.
does swing wildly, not at you, just somewhere else. And we're gonna do an opposed grapple check now. So what's the strength
Okay.
of the sprites?
Let's see who's stronger.
-4.
Right.
Probably still the sprites. What do I do?
You roll a strength check,
Got it.
Oh, she has disadvantage.
but you have disadvantage because you're still suffering vertigo.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, what is the... Sorry. 3. I'm sorry. It's a 3. I thought... Do I have to roll for it too?
I'm rolling for it.
Oh, okay. So it's -4 then.
Yeah, negative.
Who's gonna win? Sprites the size of your
But they're
thumbs,
working
or-
together, so maybe like...
I'll give it advantage.
Advantage.
There's 4 of them. Okay. What'd you roll, Set Lolly?
I got a 6.
You know what's really funny? Even without advantage, they would have beat you.
Yeah, oh yeah, my dice really just are not in my favor.
It's pretty
today.
impressive.
No,
so
it's good.
One
No,
roll, it worked for
This is fine. You want
But,
to lose
but like
this.
in this case, this is good. But like
But
I'm just
yikes.
saying, like
you're like, what the hell is happening? And then all of a sudden, wrenched from your grasp, the sphere leaves and is gone. Just invisibly gone. As this was happening, you did hear.
Oh, this is gonna end terribly.
We've got
I
an
think,
invisible giggle worm infestation, guys.
I
The
just shake
invisigiggle
my,
worms.
I just shake my head and say nameless under my breath.
Alright.
Reeks of druid bullshit.
Well,
You're still your turn, Nameless. You have one group that has remained uncommanded.
We're gonna hold out. Me and that one group are gonna hold out. They're gonna wait till their initiative, I think. I don't
Okay.
want to risk possibly having all three of the things up there.
Well, the two of them are resting there. They used all their movement to do all these things, so they're in place at the start of their turn next round to do that thing. Okay.
Correct. Yes. No. I know. Yeah. The other ones are gonna wait because I don't want all of them to be there and risk all getting hurt and injured.
Liam, it is your turn.
I'm going to use my turn to cast Aura of Vitality.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a wild turn.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to use my bonus action to heal Set Lolly for 2d6.
Okay. What's the range on that?
I think 30 feet.
30 feet cubed.
Cool.
This is 20 feet tall, yeah?
20 feet, and she's just in range.
Alright. Yikes.
I mean, you also could have,
I could walk up to the wall, yeah.
You
Not too tough.
can move two. Nothing.
Cool. I saved the day. Set, you get to heal 3 points. We're back, baby. Back in it.
All right. And that's it. All right. I gotta roll the Constitution save.
Oh my god.
Damn it. What's the damage on?
5. Got another 1.
Okay.
The dice are really loving us today.
This is the
Yeah.
least effective moonbeam I've ever used.
Nameless. It sees you below. So a 30 and a 20.
Question: do I get partial coverage for being like only partly out?
Yeah, I'll give you a +2 to your AC. A 30 and a 20 to hit you.
Oh, I thought maybe it gave him disadvantage. Yeah, no, that still hits me.
No, cover gives you bonus to your AC.
Okay, no, that still hits me.
19 damage for the first hit. And 15 damage for the second hit.
Shoot, hold on, I have to do that separately because I don't know how to do math.
I'm gonna take the 19. Just take
19
the 15.
and 15. And you said what?
I'm gonna take the 19. You just take the 15.
Okay,
Wait, already.
so then I take 4 extra damage. Alright, okay. I mean, I could have taken it, but that's okay. Thank you.
It's okay.
That means you used your reaction for the round.
Yes, but I'm going next, so.
Huh, it's true.
Yeah.
Philip, it is your turn.
Just a round of attacks. Oh my god. Another 18. Yes, it's a 14 and a 27.
Second hits.
Yeah. Do I smite this? I'll do a regular smite. That is, I think, 10 damage. Yeah, that's 10 damage regular. 10 damage regular, 8 damage radiant. I'm going to then, with Shield Master, I'm gonna shove with the shield. I'm gonna try to shove this thing prone. With my bonus action.
Okay. You can do that to a large creature, right?
Must be no more than one size larger than me. That's why I have to use large at the beginning. So it's contested strength against his strength or dex. Ah! Let's hope he rolls bad.
24.
14. Yeah. All right. That's
And you try to like get it, and you just kind of like move its knee.
like my. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to shove my feet or just moonwalking. Yeah.
Panther's turn.
Panther is. He's good. He's just sitting.
Is hide in action?
Yeah,
is.
basically he's gonna hide. Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh, but I don't have Panther pulled up. Stealth. I have 14. Not very
Okay.
good,
Set Lolly. Oh, sorry. Yeah, set Lolly, and then the sprites go.
but
Well, then I will Radiant Sunbolt twice in the spot where it is no longer covered with armor.
Go for it.
Please and thank you. Dice, hear me. Love me. That is a 20 for the first one. Which I'm sure does not technically hit.
It
which is
hits.
Very sad.
It hits. I'm just letting you.
Oh.
I'm just waiting for
Bless.
all of the rolls.
And a natural 20 for a 27.
Very good. 2 hits for sure. It's and then just make sure to. What's your damage for
1d8 plus 3.
1d8? So on your crit, you're getting 8, and then you roll an additional d8, and then plus 3. Okay.
Yes. So
If
the
you
first
wanted
one-
to, don't forget. Oh, I guess you should have said it before you made the attack. Go for it. Do your damage.
Yeah. So the first one's 7.
7 damage.
$15 points for the other one.
Very nice. Still have your bonus action?
Let's just do it again.
You got it.
Okay, the first one is... Oh, I hate you, dice. That's a natural 1.
Okay.
And that one is a 12, so...
Unfortunately, the next round of attacks do not hit it. The first one just kind of goes wide, and the second one, like again, like before, just kind of like hits a bad part of the armor that's like still resilient. But you seem to have kind of like you are all starting to see it break down a little bit. It's there's cords kind of hanging out from parts that you guys have broken into and shattered. Parts of the armor are dented in and broken. The sprites.
Okay, so the 2 groups that are above the console, are gonna put the orbs in the console.
Okay.
The other one will fly up there, going,
Yes.
Like,
I know. They're going to avoid
away.
the moonbeam. Yes.
yeah. Just making sure. I gotta say it now. I forgot.
It's all good. Well, if I didn't catch you on it the first time, I wasn't really going to catch you on it the second time.
I just
Um,
making sure.
So as the toe up top put the things into the crevices and let go, set Lolly, all of a sudden you're like, what the hell? 2 spheres are now sitting in 2 of the recesses. And you send the third one up. It immediately looks at that.
Disadvantage, doesn't it have it?
Because they're invisible, yes. It still hits with a 20.
Dang it. Okay. I mean, they're done. They're done, though.
Let me have my entertainment at least. They take 24 points of damage. One
They
of
die.
them. One of them, because it can only like really hit 1 in the attack. So
Okay, so then the other one's still holding it violently.
it can't fly. It is stuck in its position. It can't fly up, and it's basically being dragged to the ground. The thing is too heavy. So right now, call it. This one is currently sitting. I'll move all these guys.
Well, my question is, where did it happen? Did it happen like right by on the ground?
No, it happened as it was flying up.
Okay, no, I didn't know like. Oh, he has to get 10 feet out of the range.
It was
okay,
I got you. It has to go all the way
No,
up
I
here.
thought it was happening like right on the ground.
No,
okay, well,
it's happening closer to here. So Setlali, you do recognize that like you saw as it swung out. You see this little tiny body like, and then just turn to a cloud. But the thing is still invisible, so you can't. You are not aware of the sphere and the sprite that is currently sitting there floating. But that's about where it's at in relation, for your knowledge, Nameless. That's where it is. That is their turn. Cool. We're going to take a break here. Just because we gotta... we've been doing this for a little while, so we're probably still not done yet. So we're going to call it for a moment, and we'll be right back. Keep counting down. Remember, I don't count the 1, and then it goes to 0.
You did 2 really slowly, so I couldn't tell if you were like throwing me off intentionally.
Intentionally?
Welcome back to the
Welcome back,
Welcome back, everybody.
It feels funny that every time we do this every single week, you and I have the exact same argument about how this thing should go down.
6 months later, you can't figure out how to count still. Like the two of you cannot figure this out.
We can't agree on how we're supposed to count.
So,
welcome back to the very tense battle. We kind of discussed it at break. I realized that, or I was brought to my attention that 2 of the sprites didn't get to take an action. So at this moment they will, and then it will move on to Nameless and Liam's turns. So, the 2 sprites can move over and assist.
They just want to make sure that he doesn't fall, or they don't fall.
Well, with the 2 of them helping, it then is, it's able to be carried again. Because that's the biggest thing, is that like it's just too heavy for one of them. So with 3 of them, they're able to get back up. I will say they're not able to place it in here in the same turn because the original one can't keep moving.
Cool.
But they're at least able to get above.
Do it like a relay race, like dogs do.
Probably the greatest bit that's ever happened. Alright. So currently they are above the pedestal. They're not... They haven't placed it in there, but that's where they start their turn on the next round. Liam, Nameless, which one of you would like to go first?
What you got, plan?
I mean, I do, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
That's fine.
My actions here are pretty quick and dirty. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Aura of Vitality, Setlali again. So we're gonna big money, no whammies. Let's give you back some of those hit points. That's a hot 7.
Thank you.
And then for my action, just gonna give him the old 1-2 hammer throw. 16 and 24.
Both hit.
Whoa! I'm gonna use another Arcane Jolt.
Okay.
On one of those. This one's going to be to... How's that health looking, Setlali?
I'm at a 21, but I also can heal myself.
Yeah, and hopefully he won't be targeting you anymore now that you don't have the thing. So I am going to use it for the extra damage. So for the regular, just first regular type hit, that's 12 damage.
Okay.
And for the extra special, super exciting Arcane Jolt hit, it's gonna be... I keep forgetting what this is. And I lost it. 2d6. Okay, so it's gonna be 8 plus 6, so 14.
Alright. Battering it down with your hammers. You're kind of just like trying to dent it in and just its armor is crumbling a little bit, but still standing, nameless.
Okay, I have 2 questions. 1, how far away, I guess it's a 2-part question, how far away is the guy from the wall?
He is right up next to it.
Okay, so then my question is, if I cast Thorn Whip at its feet and I get it and I pull it 10 feet, would he fall backwards? Like he would run to the wall and then pull it backwards?
No, because it's towards you.
Right, the wall? Am I not where my mini is?
She's saying if she slams him into the wall by pulling him into it.
Yeah, because she'd essentially be pulling its legs, like, through that hole.
Because he's too big to go through the door, right?
This is assuming I even hit him with
I'll
this, but...
allow it. Yes.
Alright, well, I'll try that. Why the heck not? What I got to lose? Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Get out of town! I like these online dice.
Great.
15 damage.
Okay.
And then it pulls him 10 feet towards me.
I'll make it a strength save on his end. Or
Oy.
I'll make it a dex save. I'll make it a dex save on his end to... Well, to keep balance. I'm trying to think of, like, if he's being pulled into the wall, and that's what you're saying, you're trying to pull him in the wall so that he hits it and then falls down.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see, is that a strength or a dex? Is that balance, or is that just staying on his feet?
Strength would be to resist getting pulled. Balance would be to stay.
Yeah,
to stay
that's
up.
how I imagine it. You are getting the pull for free because you made the attack. So by that point, I'll say it's a dex save to make sure that he doesn't fall prone.
Yes.
How much damage did you do?
15.
He'll fall.
Damn, 15 off of 3d6.
I got a 5, a 4, and a 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's why I like these online dice.
I'll say that trips him up. That's enough damage that he didn't roll above. And he falls prone.
Man, I wish I got to attack.
Wasn't he at disadvantage now?
Yeah, but I think he goes next.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang. Oh,
you guys remember that
plan was all for naught.
You guys remember that scene in Dumb and Dumber where Jim Carrey, oh, like he's in the dream sequence, he's doing like karate moves. That's what he does.
Moonbeam! Oh my god.
He saved.
That was only 4 damage, so he takes 2. I've gotten so many 1s off my damage dice.
Are you using a different dice every time?
No.
Try the online dice.
So, beginning of his turn. Yep. You see, Nameless, Philip, Liam, and I guess Lalo, you can see it as well. You just see the gears in his legs, and you hear inside of his encasement, you hear as if like there's a bunch of air being compacted. And
Oh
no! He jumps up.
Good. Sentinel!
Okay.
Come on, big money.
Oh!
Oh, it's 19! It's 19!
Nice! So not only do you stop him in his tracks, you get a critical hit.
I finally crit on a... Okay. Yeah.
Do you want to dump some...
I'm
just kidding.
Yeah, I'm
you'll
smiting.
do what you want to do. But that's rad! It's your first time!
It's my first time actually getting a 19.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
What a rad moment. So as it dips down, I'm just giving you a second to figure out what you want to do. As it dips down to just... And, like, all these things start to, like, click into place. And, Philip, you're just doing this sort of, like, mental calculation of, like... And you just kind of strike at the knee that is, like, right at the moment, just, like, closest to you. You're just trying to keep it down, so you're trying to push the knee down to the ground at least. But what ends up happening is that you just kind of, like, cleave into it, and you basically bend it back the other way as it's just, like, sitting there. So what are you going to do?
I'm going to smite at the 3rd level on top of this. So that's 4 extra d8.
Alright, so
radiant
it's...
damage.
5... So...
It's 13 regular from the weapon, and then 32 radiant.
Let's keep at the +5 till the end. But yeah, so you got 8 from the weapon, an additional 32 from the
radiant.
Divine Smite. Then, when you're doing the extra die, you get an additional 1 from your weapon, 1 for Smite, and then 1 for Savage Critical.
Yeah.
Okay, so an additional 3d8 and then +5. So you're starting at 40.
Yeah, starting at 40. Savage Critical damage, 1.
1.
Weapon damage, 2.
Okay, so 43.
Extra radiant damage, 5.
48, 53. 53 damage total. On a reaction. That's fucking rad.
It's kind of funny. You just said you wanted to hit him.
Yeah, I finally get a... Man, I got this. I got this pick specifically so I could crit on 19s, and I finally actually got it. I like to imagine that, like, he races into the air a little bit, but I just, like, catch him, and just, like,
yeah,
break back down.
You just... That's how it happens. Like, yeah, as soon as he just starts the leap, you hook him down, and then, like, wrap the hook end of the pickaxe. So instead of the kneecap thing, you hook into that. With a bunch of might, you slam it back down on the ground, and then that extra force and the force of your smite bring it and, like, puncture into it. And then as you just see it lay there. Unmoving.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
So we're still in initiative?
Yeah, we're just still in initiative right now.
Double tap. Just
You just keep wailing on it then.
Yeah, just like confirmation into the core. Like,
you hit it.
Is it everything's fine?
It's still there.
Don't gotta roll damage or anything.
No, I won't. Yeah, no damage.
Okay.
But you're smashing into it.
I think it's done for now. How's it going up there?
Good
to know, Panther.
The...
Good to know Panther's safe.
Well, it's Panther's turn.
It's Panther's turn. I guess I'm keeping the moonbeam on it.
Sure.
But like that's it. Yeah.
I guess Panther just jumps down onto him and like I don't know.
There's a moonbeam there.
Oh, you kept them. I thought you said I'm not keeping the moonbeam.
No, he said he kept it.
I'm keeping the moonbeam on the golem for insurance.
Oh, then he'll just wait there. Sorry, I thought you said I'm not keeping it on.
Cool.
Okay, then he
there.
just waits.
Sit lolly.
I'll just answer Philip. 2 of the spears are in the thing. I don't know where the 3rd one is. Do we have the 3rd one?
I didn't know there were spheres. I've just been looking at the robot.
Yeah, that's why he's been attacking me
Or I just thought he was
specifically.
mean.
Just thought he was sexist. He was only attacking the female members of the
He's
party.
exclusively been attacking the women.
That's true.
Yeah, that's why.
I mean, he might have been that too, but you know,
Not a good look that he
I'm
was
not
attacking
gonna-
the fairies then either.
I'm not gonna assume anything.
Right.
Sprites.
But
Sit
other
back.
than that, I don't think I can do anything at the moment, so I'm just gonna be ready in case need be.
As the sprites,
They drop it in there.
you just hear something from the inside here as it. Lolly, you're actually the one right next to it, so you're the only one who can like see it fully. The entire paneling lights up, and everything about it is like glowing, and an additional, like a button extends out.
Guys, I'm gonna push this button.
It's not your turn.
Oh, just kidding. No, I'm not.
Did the cage go down, or is the cage still?
The cage is still up.
Oh, okay.
Liam, Nameless, one of you can go first.
Hey guys, I cast, those are sprites in there.
Well, they're still invisible.
Did
Well,
you-
I'm just
did-
letting you guys.
Just letting you
I'm
know.
letting-
yeah.
I'm letting everyone.
I was
know.
just being a dick. Sorry. No.
Did you find, so you found the third sphere?
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
Hey sprites, come back down here when it's your turn.
Wait, so the spheres, they're all up there? And there's a button. Could we have the sprites push the button?
I
'cause
don't
the-
know what it looks like yet, so they're gonna. I can have them push the button. We have to wait.
Can
a
you
little
reach
bit.
the button through the razors?
No. It's a similar thing as the orbs is out of your reach.
Might be the only way to push the button if we need to. Is have one of them do it, since the cage didn't go away.
Stay up there, please, and push the button.
Okay.
We wait, and that's. I will come out of my hole.
God damn it, Chelsea. Where are you going when you exit the...
Can I go away that it's not in the moonbeam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to
You can-
not be under there so I can see. Just like, basically I want to be able to see what's happening. Because I have been in a hole. I've been in the caves the whole time. So,
There you go. Liam?
Can I go look at this thing's face? I want to look at its head, see if I can take it apart.
Getting to its head. It is blank. Again, there's these 4 holes right here, which you can tell have that, like, they have like this little like a, you know, like a headlight covering, like the glass that they use there. It has that kind of material inside, and you can tell. Yeah, given enough time, you could probably take this thing apart. It's pretty danged up right now, but like, if you had the time,
Like a short
That's
rest.
fair.
probably more than a short rest. This is a big thing for one. 2, you're not entirely positive how it operates, and so you'd have to spend time looking that over. But you can kind of tell it is just a basic construct. in some fashion. Like, it is just a construct, so it's like it's not heavily complicated. It's just like
All right.
you would just take time, more than a short rest, but probably no more than like 3 days.
Yeah. All right.
I really wish we had the saddlebags.
Well, I mean, point of fact, that box can open up to, like, I'm just going to give you the mental calculation. You might be able to squeeze it in there.
Yeah,
Hey.
but then Gornal's in there with the giant thing. I was thinking maybe if we just took the head, but I don't know if I could even learn anything from the head. The most useful thing about this would probably be just the adamantine plates, but
Those
I
are
don't
pretty damaged by this point. Or like they're
Yeah.
dinged up. They're, like, it also
Yeah.
seems pretty sized to this thing. So like reheating it.
yeah, they'd be scrap metal at best.
Yeah.
And adamantine scrap metal, so still not nothing, but not worth the time it would take to pry all of it off of him.
Pretty much.
All right. Yeah, I guess the main thing is push the button, right? That seems to, like, so we didn't mess with the generator. I could give that a look. There's a door that I'm hoping just opens when we push the button, but we don't know.
Well, currently you have moved 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, so I can't do that now, but just in terms of our plan of attack, that seems to be the next step.
If that's your turn, as you're all kind of like looking at it, watching over it, you see it start to move. So first, it will make its save against Moonbeam. It succeeds.
10 damage.
10.
Yeah,
Finally, actually did a lot.
yeah, but now it's being cut in half.
You were the only one with a ready action against it, so go for it.
Just like attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you were waiting for it, right? You said
Yeah, I've just been like standing over
I
it.
should have tried to take off the head.
I realized I have corrosive
It is prone,
talons
so you
as
get
well.
advantage.
24.
It hits.
12 damage. Yeah.
As the moonbeam kind of takes hold of it, and you crack down on it.
I think we gotta figure out how to shut this thing down for good.
It is back to your turn, Philip.
Anybody got any ideas? I'm just gonna stay here and stop this thing from moving.
Next up is Panther.
have a gun.
Panther is still gonna.
Okay. Set Lolly.
I guess I'll look at Liam and say, try the generator. And then I'm gonna radiant sunbolt it.
What?
The golem while it's laying on the ground.
You're making a ranged attack at something that's prone, so that would be disadvantaged. But because it's like it's not moving, it is down for the count again. So you kind of no reaction.
And stay like that.
To the sprites, they have followed the command to push the button.
It takes all 8 of them at once.
Pretty much. Pretty much, and all of them just push down. And the doors that were closed on this side open up to a staircase. Yeah, what's up, Chelsea?
Can I have the sprites? Oh,
Their
move?
turn was to press the button. and then they could move after that. So where would you have moved?
Just move further by me so that I know that they did it, as I can't see them. So just so that they move down by me.
They moved by you and say, they did it!
Cool. So I know.
I got you.
Remember.
I got you. Liam's turn. You guys are still in initiative. You guys are still... There's not... I'm saying, like, these jets are still going, for instance. Like, the fire is still going. So
I mean, the door's open. I think we should go. I'm gonna take my gun. I'm gonna put it right up against one of those that glass like opening on his head, and I'm gonna fire it point blank in there to rattle around whatever's inside.
You do it.
Just bounces off the glass.
It's
into the gun.
It's point blank, and it doesn't break through. It just kind of like cracks the glass, and there's a
I think we
kickback.
should get out of this room.
That's what I do. I use
Your
all
turn.
of my thing.
You can use your action
Right.
to double move.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
But avoiding the move.
Yes.
I have 70 feet that way.
Yeah, you can get over here. The room's only 60. You can get there. And this is the only place without fire. So.
Alright, everybody get moving, and I'll be right behind you.
After you move, Liam, you can still move as well. You can shoot your gun and move.
I'm gonna go pick up the box.
Okay. I guess you can just get to the box. But because you shot your gun, you don't have an action free to do double move. As Nameless gets to the door and Liam moves over to that way, it starts to get up again. It does not pass. It's safe. Oh, sorry. It does pass.
12 damage.
Okay. You get advantage on your attack.
23.
Hits.
Just keep beating this thing into the ground. 7 damage.
7. Not enough. Unfortunately, it does get to
Even with the moving? Alright.
stand up. It looks directly at you, Philip.
Great.
This one was cocked, but
Huh!
just wanted you to see it.
Okay.
The second attack is 29.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. I have to say these numbers to you guys. I have to say them out loud because sometimes, like with Liam's ability to cast shield,
Unfortunately, I don't have a way to boost my AC by,
yeah. So for the first hit, that's not a crit. I'll say, we'll do just a basic damage.
Okay.
17 points of damage.
Okay. I'm sure the crit will be fine.
48 points of damage, slashing damage, as it kind of just
Cool.
and it slams into you.
Cool. Yeah, that's gonna trigger my Relentless Endurance.
Okay. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna knock this guy back down. I'm just gonna
Hit him.
Yeah. Second attack.
Okay.
22.
That hits.
I can't imagine this won't be enough.
He goes down.
10 damage. Okay, yeah.
It's
Like, it's...
a formality for me. after he kind of just like swipes into you and just kind of like on his first hit, he basically just kind of you're able to put your shield up, but it just buckles you down, and then on the second hit, he swings you into the wall that just kind of like boom, just knocks the wind out of you, and you regain your composure just for a sort of like and you're able to knock him back down.
Yeah.
You still have all your movement though, and a bonus action.
Yeah, the problem is everybody's not out yet.
Sure.
I don't know what kind of range attacks he's going to have on him either. If I move out of the way, I can't do anything about it.
Just need a choice, man.
I can't ready an attack on him, can I?
No,
Because I
you use
my
your action to
turn.
hit him.
Alright, I'm going to move as close to the exit as I can.
There you
Oh,
go.
God. Okay. Yeah.
After that, it will be Panther, who I imagine leaps down from his little perch.
I have a dumb question. Does he have to disengage since it's
Nope.
technically, or is okay?
So this thing
then
is
he's
down.
Okay, he's gonna double dash then, so he'll get with me.
Yep, he's right next to you.
Cool. That's it.
After Panther, it is Set Lolly.
Okay.
Oh,
So I
actually,
know
I
he's
lied.
down.
Sorry, I forgot he can actually speak common. Can he command the sprites to?
No, you're the one who cast the spell. He cannot command the things that you cast the spell.
Oh, okay, poop. Meant to do that at the end of my last turn.
Well, you told them to
To come down.
To come.
I didn't tell them to come with
down.
us.
Um.
It's okay. MBD.
All right.
We still have Liam over here doing the boxy thing, so.
All right. Set Lolly.
I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna wait till Liam.
I have the most health of everyone here.
I don't care. I'm gonna wait till Liam is close to start doing the rest of my movement. If I'm allowed to do that.
You're allowed to do whatever you want. I just want you to make a choice.
That is my choice.
You're gonna
I am
jump
waiting
down
till-
and just wait here.
Yes.
Okay. Liam and name, or I guess the sprites.
They just sit there. Well, technically, I didn't command them to come with us, so they just sit there and defend themselves, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Based on technicality.
Yes. Then they stay there. Just dance in a circle. Like in a good way. They like dancing.
They're proud of themselves.
Yeah, they did a lot of work today.
Yeah. They just were like, hey, you conjured us, what up?
Liam and Nameless, your turn.
I'll just double dash to the door.
Okay.
And I'll... So if I go the other way, I can be right in front of Philip, so I'd rather do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Arguably, it's the longer route.
I know, but I want to be between it and Philip. I'm going to ready an action. I can do that?
Nope, you're using your
'cause
action
I'm
to dash.
double dashing. Wait, how much will 30 get me? 1, 2...
It'll
4,
basically
5.
get you right back here.
Cool. I'm going to ready Conjure Barrage when he gets up again.
Sorry.
I will use my bonus action to Aura Vitality set, though.
Okay. So you're readying your action to cast Conjure Barrage when he wakes up.
8, that's not bad.
8 HP to use it all.
I command the sprites. Hey, come with us.
And dodge the moonbeam.
Yeah. Don't be dumb.
Alright. At the next moment, he's starting to get up. Succeeds.
5 damage.
5 damage, but with a readied action from Liam, Conjure Barrage.
Can you make a Dexterity saving throw?
What is your DC?
17.
Definitely fails. Not a
He's gonna
dexterous
take 11.
11 points of damage. As it stands up. Turns to you, Liam, as its closest foe. It's a 21 and a 25.
I'm casting shield. Which gives me +5, makes me 24, so I still take 1.
Okay. That'll be 19 slicing. Slicing.
Cool.
Kill. That's a really good die. Back to the top of the order with Philip Frettiful.
Oh god. There's nothing I can do unless I move back in there. Like, I guess I
shoot Liam's gun.
yeah, I mean, there's just I wish I had ever picked up like a javelin or a hand axe or something.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah. I stand there and I take the dodge action, I guess.
You
In case
got
it
it.
comes this way. That's it.
Panther's turn. Does he want to do anything?
Cheer on the team.
Set Lolly.
I'm gonna move out a little so that I see it, and then I am going to radiant sunbolt it twice in
Alrighty.
the spots that have no armor. That is a 24
Hit.
and an 18.
Hits.
Yay.
This thing's
so
gotta go down
that's-
after this.
What's your bonus to? Yeah. Doesn't matter what damage you do. It actually goes down.
Oh!
Roll me a dodge check, Liam. No, I'm kidding.
It just collapses on him.
All right. Back to the. Next up is Liam, and then Nameless.
The sprites technically go.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Let's
Okay.
go.
The 7 of them.
I'm
At
aware.
this point, yeah, it just... Wait, so Lolly is the only person who won't have a turn before it starts going again?
Yes. Technically, it could still be in her turn if you wanted to move backwards after you attacked. I didn't allow you to move at all, so.
Well, if it gets back up after
Waiting
your
for
initiative...
Liam still stands.
Yeah, but it's about to be my turn.
I know. I'm not leaving anyone behind.
Meanwhile, Nameless is halfway up the stairs.
Alright, it's Liam's turn then.
I go stand next to Set Lolly.
5, 10, 15, 20. Is that where you're going to stand?
I ready an attack action. Do I ready a single attack or an attack action in which I do 2 attacks?
A single attack.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. I want to point out to both of you, currently, you are both just standing there.
I
Waiting
have the
for
most health.
I'm trying to say...
Everyone else should get out.
I'm trying to
I
say,
can take a
have
hit.
this debate now, because currently, the both of you are standing next to each other, waiting for the other one to keep going, because you want to protect them. Have this debate now, otherwise we're going to go for another round of you guys just standing there.
Here's the thing.
Start moving. Just hit it when it gets up. You've got range.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we need to move, and then if it gets up, we'll just do what we have to do.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. If you'd continued your... It makes the most sense for me to be closest to it, because I can take a hit. I have the most health. So...
Speaking of which,
I need to be the closest
if
thing
you-
to it when it pops up, in case we don't take it down before it's down, before it can move.
Speaking of which, is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
Yes, I would like to give Philip some help.
Wait, why are you at 76?
Oh. I guess it didn't save any of the changes that
Weird.
happened. It does it every now and then if I don't make a change for like a long time. It just
That's weird.
doesn't count any of the changes.
You gain 9.
Alright.
But I can now heal myself. Not for many hit points, but I can now heal myself.
Same. And everyone else.
You know, okay.
But if you go down, I have to come back and revivify you anyway.
You can bolt attack from range, just
Yes.
Guys, the air up here is great.
Fine, I will move because I will move.
Well, no, you have to wait for your turn.
No, I
because
know.
you
I'm
ended
just
your
saying.
move.
I'm just saying. I'll go.
All right. Nameless, I imagine you're staying there, waiting for everybody else, or are you gonna move up the stairs?
Oh, wait.
Okay.
No, go. Everyone go.
I mean, I don't want to go up the stairs because what if the door becomes something magical and you all end up in a different room than me?
Well, you don't have to open the door, but you can be up the stairs.
What if it's a magical archway?
that's not how this thing has worked at all so far.
The house went down when it went up. Really?
I attack.
Yep.
I had my attack prepped.
Yes,
And
and the
also
moonbeam is still active for this. We're almost in the 10th round, so after this
Yep.
next round, moonbeam is done.
Yep.
All right. Give me a second. It succeeds on its save.
Okay, but it was a 13, so it's still taking something.
13, it takes 7 damage. Liam, you get your attack.
Alright, I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay.
Yeah, the AC is lower.
Yeah. Ooh. Rolled a 19 plus 4, 23.
Hits.
It's got to go down. You're getting a plus 10.
Yeah, already it goes down.
Great.
I wonder if the generator has anything to do with that.
Probably, but we don't got the time.
Just be aware, technically, I should say, you do have the box in your hand.
Yeah.
So you only have the one free hand with your hammer, and that was also why you were able to cast the Conjure Barrage.
Right.
Because you took out the gun to Conjure Barrage. Right, so it's like... I'm glossing past some of that, but I just want you to be aware that, like, if you were to then try to do a third attack...
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, we all get to move before it wakes up again, yes?
Yes. Philip,
Can we
it
all
is
just
your
agree?
turn.
We use our turn to go to the door. We can all make it to the door at this point, yes?
As long as everybody uses their entire action and movement to run through that doorway and up the stairs, yes.
Can we agree we do that?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm positioning,
Alright.
positioning the moonbeam on the thing. If it's not there, he's running up the stairs.
It's still within the moonbeam because
Okay,
it
cool. I wasn't
stood
sure
up
I wasn't
into
sure if it
it
actually
and
moved or
then got hit by it, and then Liam knocked it back down, so it's still in
Cool.
the same spot.
Yes. I'm down with running to the stairs.
All right.
Alright.
As you all exit up the stairway and up into the door, you do hear. I'm gonna make a save. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
It passes,
Okay, well that's 14.
so 7 damage.
Yeah.
You hear as it's moving forward, but you guys are up the stairway. You guys hit a door. Who's opening it? Probably Nameless. She's the closest to the at the time. So go ahead and roll D100 from your
How come
Nameless.
Panther never gets to open a door?
I've
he's not
asked that
skilled
question.
enough.
I genuinely was like,
Okay,
"Can
do you
Panther
want me to
open
roll? Do you want me to roll?
it?"
Sure.
No, I have it out. Calm down, tall boy.
I'm just saying cats can open doors.
Aw, thank you.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite way to drink.
Aw.
Oh my god, of course it's the last one I pull out.
And
Oh,
as,
it's
by the
literally-
way, as you
Okay.
guys all enter the stairway, and you guys hear the steps, you see the doors close behind you.
I'm gonna ask a question here. Do we want to hang out here and rest before we go through the next door?
There is not a place to rest. This is a staircase.
People sit on the stairs all the time. Have you been to the subway? Alright, yeah.
That actually is that's a very good comeback. That's awesome. Oh man. What'd you hold on. Let me bring it up. What did you roll?
An 83.
Oh no, we just
Remember
rolled the
what I was
room with-
saying about having a lot of spell slots earlier?
I'm struggling.
Wow.
We just rolled the room with 2 golems in it.
That's incredible.
We're out.
That's incredible.
I rolled the exit.
The stone?
Please tell me we're out.
Candy room?
Bedroom to rest.
You a warm fire. Table. Set for 4. Plates, silverware, cups, all empty. A cot, 4 beds, comfortable living quarters, a door on the opposite side, a note sitting on the table at the center, like as a centerpiece.
I read it.
Yeah, I don't have the strength to read at the moment. Somebody else do it.
The note simply says, "A brief respite gifted to you." And as you read those words, not like in fire, it just disappears.
Thanos.
Not ash, it just disappears.
I would like to do that if you are all okay with that.
This is one gift horse I am not double checking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you on this one.
Gornal, what is going on up there?
There's not enough beds.
Is there a couch?
There's not enough
There's
beds.
a
Cot?
Oh, there's a cot? Oh
There's
yeah,
4
I love
beds and a
cots.
cot.
Never mind. I sleep on couches anyways. Let's go.
Yeah, who do you think the cot
How'd you
was
like
for?
to lay in a bed for a bit, friend? And I put my hand down to help him up.
Very weakly grabs on, and as he comes out, yeah, like you see him just kind of look to the room, and he's like, "There's no way this is real, right?
Yeah,
This is a trap, must be."
That's how
Probably,
I'm
but that
feeling.
last room you didn't saw kicked her ass. It's a trap we'll solve in a little bit.
What is the likelihood that the Raven Queen would have prepared a room like this?
Omnipresent Colenth, who's watched us before. Have you ever been in this room? Must be like a really good time to help.
Oh, yes, of course. I must, in all of my knowledge of this tower, explain to you that a gift has been bestowed upon you. Yes, it is real. Decide what you would wish, and that room will give it to you. I wouldn't trust it for a long, extended period of time, but it seems possible. At least for a certain amount of time. It's at this that you kind of gazing through at the 4 corners of the room sit hourglasses that are all of the sand at the top of the hourglass.
Nameless, you're the one who's the best with earth stuff. Is that at least 8 hours worth of dirt?
I don't really look at dirt in a quantitative sense,
Liam.
but let me try.
Liam.
I do. I look at everything in a quantitative sense.
Judging by the size of the hourglasses, it would roughly translate to about an hour of time.
An hour?
Oh.
Look, it's an hour more than I thought we'd have, so we take
Yeah.
it.
Half a loaf is better than no loaf at all.
Yeah. All right. A short break then. I don't want to find out what happens if we stay too long.
At this moment, the three of you start to feel the vertigo sensation kind of leave.
All right. Well, dibs on the couch.
Short rest? Short rest, short rest, short rest?
All right, look, I'm down for a short rest.
I was really hoping for a long rest.
A long rest would be great, but I'll take a short rest.
I just don't gain anything from a short rest except for wild shape.
You can heal.
But
We
yes,
can,
I will
hit
also be happy with that.
Yeah, I can use all of my hit die here because
Wait, can I just know where everyone's HP is? Because I'm just dying to know.
I'm sitting at 10. I was at 1,
Okay.
and I used my stay on your feet after getting knocked down to 0 ability.
Yeah, he took 53 points of damage.
In
Basically-
in one hit.
Yeah, basically the thing you did to it did to you. Like the next turn.
49.
49.
I'm at 29. And I was
Wow, Panther and I are babies.
Yeah, because you had Panther just sit there and do nothing.
Well, he couldn't pierce the thing. Panther's at like 53
tried
and I'm
once!
at 60.
He tried once!
Yeah, they never ended up...
You said it was the same kind of stuff as the shield of his thing, so I just assumed he wasn't going to be able to do it.
yeah.
At what point?
3.
I just assumed he wasn't going to be able to do it. I don't know. I was like, I'll try, but like, I mean...
His claws and teeth are magical.
I know,
They
but
overcome resistances.
And let's not even talk about his look.
Alright, anyways...
His smolder.
1d8. I'm going to do 3. Do I have to tell you how many I do?
I think you announced how many? I mean,
Yes, you have to
marked
announce
now.
how many hit die you are using.
I'm going to do 4.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do 5.
Because you also
9,
on the
13.
on your character sheet, you should be able to hit short rest and click how many
Yeah,
hit
let's
die
see,
you're
let's
using.
mark it off. I gotta be
Yeah,
real.
but I thought I had to tell you beforehand.
Yeah, no. I'm just letting you know that you can also mark it off on the sheet. That was more of what I was trying to do.
Before I sleep, I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity to restore some spell slots.
Sure.
I envy that.
I know, same. I feel like I'm gonna be very pointless in a short moment.
Maybe your bow will finally see some action.
So I can recover
Yeah,
1
my
second
bow
of a
unfortunately
spell
is really good with spells.
It's also really
Yeah.
good
I just
on
haven't
its own.
done-
slot. It's a very good weapon.
I know.
While
it
I'm sitting in the
is. I
room.
just like spells.
Oh, I'm sorry that I gave you a really awesome thing that is. God damn it, Chelsea!
What were you saying, Jackie?
While I'm sitting in the room, since Kalent said the room will give us anything we want, I'm gonna say out to the room, I would really like an exit out of this tower, please. And since this room is supposed to give me what I'd like, I'd really like that. If that's not how that works, I'm sorry, but like...
To the tower? You're
Kalent
sorry?
said so. Yeah, I'm sorry to the tower! Like, to the Raven Queen. I'm not trying to get on
Nothing
the Raven
happens.
Queen's bad side. Great, I love that for me
I'm
and the
using-
rest of us.
I'm using all
I just
11
want to
of
get
my
out of here.
using all 11 of my hit die.
Okay. As you all start your rest, that is where we're going to call the session for the evening. We'll pick up right there next week. And if you guys... This will be a time where, you guys could talk to Gornal if you'd like. This is a short rest. If you have any more questions or actually want to have any discussions, that would be a good moment for it. That was crazy. That was the perfect roll. That was that was insane. So thank you, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Glad we got to use some terrain. I hope that helped you guys. We're going to try to do more of that, not only for you and the viewers at home, but because some of us have specifically requested that, like, I don't understand what you're saying. I need a visual representation.
I don't visualize things well.
Yeah, so it's like, all right. Like, this also would have been a complicated room to explain.
Yeah.
There's places to stunt and you need to stunt to get to the goal. Tell me if you're stunting. We'll
Basically,
go for it.
Yeah.
But it would have come down to it. Would have been bad.
There was a lot of stuff that was that room. You guys went a very interesting way.
I could have checked out the generator, but from below there was nothing I could have really done in terms of checking it out. But by the time I could have done that, we were in combat, and I didn't want to take a round to figure it out. I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's deliberations.
For not doing
it's deliberations. We're going to say goodbye, but go ahead and say what you're going to say.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Bye.
See you, everybody.
Thank you.